All right, hey everybody, Will from PPC Coach. I just wanted to do a video here to teach a low budget Facebook ad testing strategy that I think people need. I do a lot of coaching and training and teaching over at my site, ppc-coach.com. And I also have a group on Facebook. It's a free one. And in that group, I asked a question of, what do you guys want to see videos on? And this one came up a lot. So I thought, hey, let's shoot one. So the thing is, like, is money tight, but you still want to run some tests? Then it's no problem. You can, and I'll show you how. But you have to remember that the lower your budget, the slower you move, right? So it's all a velocity thing. So in testing with daily budgets, the strategy is basically create one campaign, put 10 ad sets in it, use ad set budget optimization or ABO, $3 daily budgets, let it run for 7 days minimum. At the end of 7 days, you'll have your data and your results. Now, the best result, of course, is a sale or a lead or whatever you're doing. In my case, I sell a lot of necklaces using print on demand. So for me, it's a sale. So if I get a sale at any time during that period, then I know it's a winner. And 3 times 7 is only $21 spent per ad set. So this is spread out over a whole week though. So it moves slow and it is a low budget one that you can use in your own. If you hit on a sale right away, odds are you may have a winner that you can then pursue for scaling and making the big bucks, but that's a whole different bunch of strategies that we can use for that. So if you want to see me do it, let's do a demonstration right now. So I've got everything set up here. We'll go into the ad account. So here I'm going to show you a daughter necklace and how I would create a test account for that. So let's go create. And I number all my campaigns with like 004 and then version 1. And then what I'll put is, in this case, I'm using Gear Bubble. And I'm going to put $3. And then I'll just put the date, January 21st, 20. And then I'll just put the title, which I'll just pull right from the sales page. So this is the one that I'm going to test, the necklace. I'm trying to sell this online, so through Facebook ads. So let's go here, paste. And then always, always, always go with conversions. All right, there's a lot of different options in there. In this case, we're not going to do a split test. We're not going to use CBO, campaign budget optimization. We're going to leave that for scaling. And then down here, we're just going to create the ad set name. And we'll call this Gear Bubble, GB. And I'm going to put the interest in here. Then I'm going to go January 21st / 20. And then I'm going to target USA. I'm going to target men who are 40 plus. And in this case, I'm going to just put $3 again there. So that's my kind of skeleton framework. Then I'll just copy that, put it under the ad, and then click Save to Draft. So that takes us to this screen. You can move this over, just hit that button. If you want to get it back, just hit Edit, and it'll slide it back out. So you can see it's campaign, ad set, ad. So right now, this is the campaign name. Here we're going to leave this all on default. We're not going to turn on CBO. So let's click on the ad set, and let's start our targeting. So you have to have a pixel, and you want to, when it goes to choose an event, you always want to do a purchase when you're trying to sell something. We're not going to use dynamic creatives in this case, but when I do scale, I do use this. Or for larger budgets, or for CBOs, I like to use that. Now the daily budget, just set that down to 3. And then you can start it basically whenever you want, because it's only a $3 ad set. So normally I want to start in the morning or late afternoon on my other strategies, but for this one, we'll just go with 3 o'clock. So just keep scrolling down, and mine defaults to Canada, so I'll put United States. Then I'll X out of that. And then I'm going to go men. So I'm going to go 40 plus. If I just select 40 here, that's 40 plus. Then I'll go men. So if you go 40 plus men in the US, it's 47 million people. But I'm selling a daughter necklace. So how do you target men that have a daughter? Well, you probably want to use something like Parents All, right? And that'll give you a big 11 million audience size. But then if you hit this narrow audience, you can actually dig down a little bit deeper. So if I go something like Parents All and daughter, that should be in my target market, right? That's 180,000 people. That's pretty good. Now down here, I'm going to leave auto placements on. I know a lot of guys say edit the placements, and I used to too, and I used to only show it on the feeds. But recently I've learned that auto placements actually tend to favor the feeds anyway, and you will get a lower ad cost if you go with auto placements. So a little bit of your budget will go to some of the, less productive areas, but it works better. So Facebook goes through a lot of changes, and a lot of videos you'll see will recommend editing placements and go into feeds only. I don't. I now use auto, and I leave these settings on the default. So I'm going to go 7-day click or 1-day view. Why? Because it works best. Obviously, that's why. I'm not going to use manual bidding right in this one. In some of my scaling strategies, I do, but I'm not for now. So now we're going to go to the actual. Well, first we're going to change this interest to this. So we're going to call this one daughter and parents all. There we go. So I'm just going to select this whole thing. So Control A, Control C if you're on a PC. I don't know how they do it on a Mac. So we'll go here, paste. Okay, so I have it on my page, gifts for family. And then what I'm going to do is use the selected page as well for Instagram. And then I'm going to create the ad. So in here, I just need to add some media. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to pause it because it's going to pull up all my other necklaces. So I'll just click add media. Actually, I'll add image. I'll just blur this out. And then upload, sorry. So let's go here and let's go to, where did I put this thing? Okay, so it's right here. But I noticed that I actually don't have an ad image, so you're going to get a little bonus here. So let me open up Photoshop. I'm going to open up this image in Photoshop. And you can do this with any program. You could do it with MS Paint if you wanted. We just need to resize it. So I need to get this to 1080 by 1080. So in Photoshop, I just go rectangular marquee tool, and I set it to fixed ratio of 1:1. I'm just going to slide this out. Move this over. And the cool part with Photoshop is I can center it. I'll go image crop, then image size, and then I'll go 1080 by 1080. Then I'm going to save that as a PNG. So I'll go File, Save As, and I'll save it as not a JPEG, but a PNG file. And I'll call this one 1080 PNG. All right, now when I go back over here, you'll see it's right here. So that's the image that I want. There we go. I'll hit continue. So I've got that. And now what I want to do is put some text in here. So I'll say perfect daughter gift. Something like that. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet in here. You can use emojis as well if you want. Sometimes Facebook doesn't like those, but you can experiment with different ad copy. And then for the headline, I'm just going to put click here for details. And then description, I'm going to put get her one now. She will love this. Oops. So I just always capitalize my stuff in here, except for this part. And then I need the URL. So I'm going to pull it from, I use Gear Bubble for this. So I'll just grab this URL. I'll go back and I will put it right here. There we go. So now this ad is going to go to Gear Bubble. Perfect. So that looks pretty good, right? I think so. Learn More button is fine. You can also use Shop Now if you want. I find Learn More is a little less intimidating. And then you've got your tracking pixel. You want to make sure that your pixel, this code, matches the code on your page. So in this case, I'm using Gear Bubble. So if we go to Pixel Helper, it doesn't, oh wait, did I update it? I might have to go update it. Yeah, I did. So 254, and then here, 254. So this is where it ties from my landing page and the print-on-demand platform that I'm using back to Facebook. So now let's go and basically let's upload this because we need to grab that post ID so that we can do some duplicates and run those as well. So calendar-wise, I mean, we're starting this on a Tuesday and we're going to end it basically on the 27th will be the last day of testing for this one. So that'll be 7 days of testing. There we go. So now if I go back to the ad and click on this little box at the top right, I can view the Facebook post with comments, which there won't be any right now, but right here, this is what I want, this number. So I'm going to copy this to the clipboard, go back to Ads Manager, go back to my first ad set. I'm going to do a duplicate. So quickly duplicate or Control D. And now I'm in this duplicate ad set, which has the same ad. So when I click it, you'll see it goes the same one. But now I want to click on Use Existing Post, enter post ID, paste, submit. There we go. So now what I'm doing is I'm just using the same post ID for all of my test ads so that all the social proof gets gathered on here. So the likes, shares, and comments will start stacking up, and people like that. So when they see more and more, they think, oh, this is really good. I like this. And then they'll continue, or they might buy it, right? So now I need a couple of other interests. So I'm going to use parents all and something like I love my family. See, that's 57,000 people. That's still pretty good. So let's just replace the word daughter with I love my family. And then go to the end, take out the word copy, put a 2 on here, copy that whole thing, and then we'll just change the name of this one. Paste. So now it moves pretty quick because we don't have to worry. So I'll change this to 3, move the word copy, then I'll just change the interest. I'm just going to change one thing, which is this part. So I'll put family there too. Copy. So you can see that's 7 million men in the US are parents and they have an interest in family. So that's probably pretty good. Then I'll just paste this in here, and that's my third ad set, right? And then I'll go Control A, Control C, then click on the ad for that ad set, which is, as you can see, using the existing post, which is what you want to do. I'll go here, boom, boom. And now we'll change this out again. So in my case, I can go like parenting, I guess. I'm just using suggestions, kind of whatever comes up. That's 990,000 people. Let's remove word copy, put the word for. There we go. And I'll do a couple more. Quick dupe. Go down here. Let's do child, I don't know. Honestly, this is such a wide open niche that this targeting doesn't matter all that much. And I don't even have to use N parents, but it just really narrows it down to men that are 40 plus that have kids, instead of showing it to men that are 40 plus that don't have kids, which would kind of be a waste of money. But your pixel will start figuring out what, like, who in this pool has actual kids. So let's try something different. Let's go online shopping. So parents all and online shopping. Because really, they are online shopping when they're buying this necklace, right? And then let's go like that. 6, doot, doot. Control A, Control C, click on the ad. And a couple more that we have to do. I could just skip over this, but I know a lot of people like to see the full setup from start to finish, so that's why I'm going to go with the full setup from start to finish for you guys. Let's go jewelry, because I mean, I'm selling a necklace, right? See how many people are in there. 2.6, wow, nice. So you can see I'm not all that concerned with the audience size in my test phase. It can be small, it can be big. It doesn't matter, to be honest, because Facebook, within that pool of people, they're going to search for the buyers for you. Let's keep going. Quick dupe. And let's go here. Let's go. Oh, there's necklace too. Well, there you go. Hey, if you're selling a necklace, why don't you target people who are interested in necklaces? Might be an idea, right? Let's go here. Number 8. And now, depending on what you're doing, I mean, your targeting is going to change, but I'm sure you can come up with like 10 different interests or interests like stacked like I did here. So when you use narrow audience, it has to match both. Maybe a bracelet, I don't know. Wow, I'm kind of shocked that there's that many men. Did I do men? Just to verify that. Yeah, I did. Wow, men 40 plus. Crazy. Okay, bracelet. Because odds are they like a bracelet, they'll like a necklace, right? Undo number 9. Control A, Control C. Boop. Let's change that ad name to that. And last one. So we'll go quick dupe. And I'll scroll down here. And we're going to go suggestions. What else should we do? Oh, pendant. Because it kind of is a pendant. What's that one? 150. Man, that's awesome. Love it. All right. Paste. Remove the word copy. Change this to number 10. 10. Control A, Control C. Now go down here. And change this to pendant. So now here's what we've got. We've got 10 ad sets. It's showing 9 because I already uploaded one. And I'm just going to hit review and publish. And then publish. That's my testing strategy. Now, like I said, today is the 21st, so I'll just go in on, 7 days from now, which you pull up your calendar, is the 27th, because you count today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could even let it run till the 28th, because, 3 times 8 is only $24 per ad set. I could do that. So it might be easier to let it run for like 8 days, and if you include the starting day. So that's possible. So if you start on a Tuesday, let it run to next Tuesday. And what you're going to see right here, how I set up my columns as well, is I go with, I change this. I go to amount spent, content views, ads to cart, website purchases, cost per purchases, and CPM. That's what I'm concerned with. Some guys are concerned with return on ad spend. I think return on ad spend is kind of a faulty metric because it typically includes shipping costs, so it's inflated, and it's not accurate. It's not an accurate measure. Now, on the other hand, it is good if somebody goes to here and they buy more than one of these, then that's a good thing to have go by return on ad spend or ROAS, right? So this is just how I do it. I base it on my cost per purchase because I know if I spend basically uh, over $35 on this and I don't get a sale, I lost money. So 35 is my break even because I only have to pay $4.95 for the cost per purchase. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. This is a very simple, very low cost. It just trickles along. $3 ad sets times 10 is $30 a day you're going to spend in testing. But spreading that across 7 days is going to give you like $210 tested. But still, if you hit on a winner like on day one, and a winner to me is, in this case, if it gets 3 sales or more, it's a winner. If it gets 1 sale, it might be a winner, but it might not. Might have just got lucky. If it get 2 sales, it could be a winner, but it might not be. If it gets 3 or more, typically in my experience, that means I can scale it. So that means I can move on to like more other strategies like CBO strategies and higher budget strategies because I don't mind spending money if I'm pulling in more than I'm spending, right? Who cares? If we're making more than we're spending, then that's the ultimate goal of the game. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me go back here to view present. So pretty cool, right? I'd like you to give it a shot and let me know how it goes in the comments. Okay, if it works for you, great. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want some help, go to my site, ppc-coach.com. On there, I actually show people how to do this stuff. So that necklace I showed you from Gear Bubble, that's a print-on-demand company. I don't actually have to buy any inventory. I just create the image and upload it to the site, and then I sell that. So the only time that the thing is actually produced and shipped is when a sale is made. So it's very cool that way. It's a neat way to do it. If you're not sure about me or who I am, go to my site, go to ppc-coach.com/testimonials. You're going to see there's a hundred or more testimonials on there. I've been doing this for a long time, since about 2007. I started full-time online, and I've taught over 10,000 online marketers. So been doing this forever. And I've also got a website there, ppc-coach.com, where we actually teach people. We do monthly, or every 2 months we start up a challenge. And there's a lot of people on my forums which are participating in the challenge. So it's pretty cool. And I've also got a free Facebook group. So it's ppc-coach.com/group. That's on Facebook. It's free to join. Please go there and join and participate in the discussion. Any questions you have, you can reach me in there. Post them in the comments or the free Facebook group, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.